Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Vedlocks 18. I realized I am squinting looking into the sun, but it don't matter. Should put my shades on. It's kind of overcast. That sun's peeking through. You see that? See that sun peeking through? I don't even know if I aimed the camera at it. I can't see anything. All right. We got to make a delivery today over at Safeway in Tracy. If you've ever delivered to Safeway in Tracy, you know I brought a pillow and some snacks, and it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while, but that's okay. When you know it ahead of time, it makes a difference. It's when you start trying to plan loads, and you're like, oh, I deliver over here at 1 p.m., so I should be out of there by like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah, I can make a 4 p.m., 5 p.m. pickup. No, you can't. So I didn't even bother booking anything this afternoon, but we got to find a load to book for tonight, late tonight, or tomorrow morning, because we got to keep this truck rolling. But for now, we're going to roll the music, and we got to get stepping. Got to get to Tracy and get this ice cream off the trucks. Let's go! We are on our way, and man, my hood's squeaking again. After I got the truck washed, I put some WD-40 with white lithium grease. I saw it at the store the other day, and I know a bunch of you guys said get white lithium, so I got WD-40 with white lithium, and it's not working. It's kind of a loud hood now again. So maybe I'll spray some more when I get over here to Tracy. But yeah, when I washed the truck yesterday, it was squeaking, so I sprayed some on while I was over there at Americold in Henderson picking up this load. And so anyway, but we're getting down the road. I accomplished what I wanted to with my home time. You know, I was home in time to see all my kids before they went to school. You know, I got good sleep. Gus woke me up. That was always my goal, was to get enough sleep to where when Gus woke me up, I didn't have to fall back to sleep. I could just stay up. So Gus woke me up, and then me and Jessica actually got to go out and get some breakfast this morning, some brunch. And I'll cut in some footage of that right here. My beautiful wife drinking her coffee. And yeah, I got the chorizo fundido. So it's like queso Oaxaca, like the really stringy cheese, like quesadilla cheese, melted with chorizo, and then they give you chips on the side, or you can get tortillas, and then just some black beans, a side of black beans. And so I was El Gordo Veloxing it this morning because I didn't want breakfast food, but it was still morning time, so I still kind of had the breakfast itch. So it's kind of like the perfect little brunch thing. It was super unhealthy. Super El Gordo Velox. Super El Gordo. I mean, it's just a bunch of melted cheese with chorizo in it. Pretty much a fat boy's dream right there. But anyway, we had a good time this morning, and well, that's what today was all about for me. You know, I got this load. It had a 1 p.m. delivery, so I knew if I got home last night in time, I could at least spend a little bit of time at home. And so yeah, I was able to. You know, we took about 11 hours off, so that works for me. I made the most of my 11 hours. I got good sleep, got to see my kids, and I got to spend a little bit of time with my beautiful wife, wonderful wife. And I also looked for some loads. So that's what I did before we went on our brunch date. You know, while Jessica was still taking the kids to school and stuff, I went ahead and looked for some loads because that's what I got to do. I got to try and figure out some loads for you know, after this one, after we make this delivery. So I recorded some stuff. I'll put it in right here. Looking for loads earlier this morning. All right, it's Wednesday morning, and Jessica and I are about to go and get some breakfast and have a little date. Yeah. And but before I do that, you know, gotta look for some loads. The search never ends. So I'm gonna show you guys what the DAT load board's looking like. We're trying to find something. This delivery today is going to Tracy, Safeway in Tracy, and so Safeway takes forever. forever. Anyway, so that's what's gonna happen. Is I'm looking for night loads, nighttime pickups tonight, or early morning pickups tomorrow, and trying to keep the truck rolling so I can finish out my week. We're only halfway through. It's only Wednesday. We got to keep rolling. Got to keep trucking. Got to make that money, because that truck's expensive, and fuel's expensive. Although if I let the truck sit, then I won't have to pay for fuel, but I still have to pay for the truck, so I got to keep running. All right, let's look at this load board. All right, so here we are, looking at my usual search parameters when I'm at home, and we have a Tulare to Ontario ice cream load, but that is for today. Unfortunately, a lot of these, oh yeah, here it is. I was gonna say a lot of these don't put the pickup times, but this one actually does, 4 p.m. So I'm not gonna be able to make that one. So that one's crossed off the list. Now the next one down, I do have these sorted by how much the offer rate is on these. Now this one I just called on Salinas, that's what she called it, which is funny because I know someone's not from California when they call it Salinas, because they're thinking like Salina, Kansas, but this is Salinas. I'll do anything for Salinas. Out to Vegas, Henderson, and it's paying pretty good, $2,700. But there's a big but here. Picks up tomorrow at noon and delivers Friday at noon. But I've been on the load boards for the Vegas, and I don't see a lot coming out on Friday. It's like I don't know. It's like there's just nothing coming out of Vegas on Friday, coming back to California. So I think I'd have to bounce over to Southern California on Friday afternoon to try and find a load. And I think I'd end up having to either deadhead home or find a load to put on the truck to sit over the weekend. And so it just kind of seemed like maybe that wouldn't be my best bet. I did tell her I would do it for more money, but she said 27 was her max. Really good rate for that load. I mean, really good rate. 2,700 for under 500 miles. Not bad at all. Although it is 100 miles from me, so I would be deadheading 100 miles. So I'd end up doing over 600 miles on that load. Fairfield to Lake Havasu, Arizona. That one's for tomorrow, 2,600. That's something. Here's a Tulare down to Poway, which is down in San Diego. 2,500. That's today though. And it's another one of these same ones like this one. Tulare to Ontario. This one's Tulare to Poway, and picks up at 3:30. So not able to pick it up today, unfortunately. Here's another Tulare. I bet this is more ice cream. 43,000 pounds. It doesn't have any pickup time or anything. But that one goes out to St. George, Utah. So you're running into the same issue, trying to get back from that Vegas market. Salinas to Yuma, Arizona. I don't know if anything's coming out of Yuma yet. There's a Yuma season, ag season, where they get lots of loads coming out of Yuma, Arizona. But I don't know if we're in that yet. I know it's in the wintertime. I know it's like the Mexican produce coming across the border, that area down there, that's like a harvest time for them, something like that. Gilroy to Yuma, 2,300. These are for today. I should call. I doubt they load as late as I would need to load to get there, but still, that's it's something worth looking at. All these other good ones are for tomorrow. Oh, look at this one. Oh man, I was like, this one's not bad. I mean, 1,800 if I could get a little more, but super light load. Picking up in Tracy tomorrow, delivering down to San Diego, but it's taken. Unless they added more money onto it. Sometimes if you refresh, it looks like someone, they just canceled that load, which means someone else just picked it up usually. But sometimes it's because they cancel that posting and they put more money on it. No, that didn't happen this time. All right, well, we're going to keep looking at these loads and we'll see what we end up getting. p.m. appointment. Sorry, I've got a 1 p.m. appointment.
Okay, and where are you going?
Frozen.
Frozen, you're gonna follow him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been here with the Frozen, but I've only done the dry van stuff over there.
Yeah, just follow him. He's going right to the same spot.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so I don't know if this has changed, if they started bringing, you know, trucks in a different way or what, but I've never been over here, so I don't know what to expect, and I gotta try and catch up to that producer's truck because he's leading me where I gotta go. But yeah, all right, a little wrinkle that I wasn't anticipating. Was not anticipating. I thought I knew. Yeah, I've been in here a few times, quite a few times back in the day, and even once since I've been on my own authority, and I've never gone down over here. So I don't know. Maybe it's a new facility. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. Really don't know anything. And then she didn't even give me directions. She just said, follow him. So, okay, he's turning right here. Cool, all right. So it's not the address they gave me, because that's the address they gave me. So, it's a different address. Truck up there. Oh man. Alright. Where's he going? I think he was waiting for me. Either that or he was trying to figure out exactly where he's supposed to be going. That was probably more like it. But he looked over when she said, follow him. So I think he might have been waiting for me. Perishables, meat receiving, frozen foods, perishables receiving. All right. So I've never been over here before. Never in my life. Let's see, all drivers check in at gatehouse upon arrival. All right. So this is nice though. This is actually paved. The other side you got to park in dirt. There's a parking spot. I'm gonna take a parking spot. I know I'm supposed to follow that guy, but I'm gonna just park over here in this spot, and then me and him can walk up together and check in. All right, let's start the clock. It is 12:50. Start the clock. Let's see how long this takes. All right, we got checked in. We got here at 12:50, and we're not parked in the dirt. So all in all, things are looking pretty good over here at Safeway, Albertsons, in Tracy. So I'm excited about this. I told you guys, I really love doing reefer. Keeps me out of that dirt lot over there. When I used to come in here with dry van, you get sat in that lot for like 2-3 hours before they would take you. You'd show up at your appointment time. If you showed up 5 minutes late, they'd cancel your appointment. They'd tell you that you gotta call your dispatcher to make a new appointment. So, but then you'd show up at your appointment time. They'd put you in that dirt lot for about 2 hours, 3 hours, and then they'd give you a door. And then it takes, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours for the lumper service to call you. And then they say, okay, it's gonna be this much. And then you call and give them the lumper code, and then they'd call you anywhere between like, I don't know, half an hour to like maybe 2 hours later when they finally tell you your paperwork's done. So I've spent like 8 hours at Safeway before, 9 hours, just delivering a dry load. So yeah, I hope this isn't the scenario with the frozen, you know, with the ice cream. But even if it is, like I said, I went into this eyes wide open, so it's not as bad when you expect it. You know, when you bring your pillow and your snacks and you're ready for a long one, and you didn't plan any loads in the afternoon because you knew you were gonna come here. I don't know. There's just it's not stressful or anything. So you just chillax, and, you know, watch a movie or something. I'll be looking for loads for tonight, tomorrow, but you know, you just make the most of it. Chill out. I got to see my wife this morning and my kids this morning, so I'm happy. I mean, sure, it wasn't like the most time ever, and I'd love to get done here and just go home and spend the rest of the evening at home, but that's likely not going to happen, and you know, it's truck driving. So anyway, we'll get in there, we'll keep looking for some loads for tonight, and see how long this takes. All right, so I'm looking at the Convoy app right now because I'm looking to see look for loads for tonight or tomorrow morning, and I don't usually show the Convoy app, but I do keep an eye on it. So here's kind of my saved lanes. Turlock to Bakersfield is kind of my typical lane, with Bakersfield having a pretty wide radius around it, and then obviously looking for backhauls from the Southern California market. I just put LA to Stockton. So those are kind of my set things. Now I've already found 2 loads, so I'll just skip over to those. If you go over to offers, you can see your bids. So I have 2 active bids, and I'll just show you guys those loads right here. The top one is Lemoore to San Diego. That's a cheese load. I know it is. It's going to be coming out of Leprino Foods. Right now, their price that they're offering is $1,400, but it's a super heavy load, 43,700 pounds, right at the max of what I can do. I'm going to have to scale this thing out. When you're on the scale at Leprino Foods, you got the milk trucks waiting on you. They're always, I mean, 24/7, they're coming in and out of there. So you're trying to scale out. It's pretty hard to scale and slide and do all that stuff. So it's kind of a hassle. So yeah, and then but that picks up late tonight, and late enough to where I think I can get there after I get out of Safeway here. We'll see how long this actually takes, but I think I could. And along those same lines, we got another one. The second one listed is Fresno to Jurupa Valley, and you know, that's just down there in the Inland Empire by Ontario. So yeah, I'm thinking, man, I'm thinking they're offering $1,000 and I'm offering almost 2,000. And it says we're reviewing bids as they come in on this load. If you don't hear back within 30 minutes, try lowering your bid. So I just have been lowering my bid every 30 minutes by $1. Started out at 2,000, then 1999, then 1998. Now we're at 1997. So that's how I play the game. Oh, Capri Sun. All right. So yeah, another heavy load, and going to Costco in Riverside. So that's cool. Costco is different. I just assumed Riverside is that Safeway down there, but Costco is way cooler. So maybe I'll lower my bid to 1996. Who knows? But anyway, 2 heavy loads. I'm gonna make sure I get paid for these loads, especially if I'm going all the way down to San Diego with it. It's just kind of a hassle to go all the way down to the border. But we shall see what we end up getting. I just wanted to show you guys. This is the Convoy app, and I have a load saved here, but it's just a backhaul on Friday. Picks up Friday morning in Ontario and delivers Friday night in Stockton. So it's a straight through on Friday, and I just saved that one just in case I get a load that goes down that direction. I might bid on that to come back up. So you know, they're offering between $13.60 and $15.40 right now, and they put a little time limit on it, like, oh, you got to hurry to put your bid in. And sometimes it gets people. Guys will come in and they'll bid like $14.50 on a load like this, but most of the bids are higher, and so they're waiting until the end to give it to someone. They'll wait until some point tomorrow to give someone this load, unless they get a lowball offer from a carrier. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it, and I'll put in a bid that will work for me if I end up getting a load that goes down there. So that's what we're doing. This is how we're doing it. Convoy. All right, it is 2:30, and we got ourselves a door to go to. So I don't know. That's why you shouldn't park facing the wrong way, dude. Alright, let's get over here, get to door 518 and check in at 301. And like I said, this is my first time here, so I really don't know the process. I'm just figuring it out as I go. And gotta go. I asked the guy, I said, hey, tell me where it's at. Can you give me directions? He said, just go over there around that corner. You'll see 200s and 400s, and then 500s will be after that. Alright, cool. Just go around the back of the building and wait until you get to your number. Alright. That's what I get for driving in the middle of the road. But I didn't know how sharp this corner was going to be, so I was giving myself a little extra room. But it's not sharp at all. Didn't even need it. Alright, yeah, we're at 200, so let's see, let's see where 518 is. Alright, we made it into door 518. We are still awaiting them to begin unloading, and then we'll get lumber fees and we'll get detention. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is about how I expected it to go. This is about how the dry van side goes. About 2 hours to get a door, and then 2 to 6 hours to get unloaded. So let's see what happens. But yeah, we made it in the door. Woohoo! All right, it is 4:06. So that's 3 hours after our appointment time, and we're empty, and we're out the door. Yeah, that was not a bad trip at all. They got right on that. I mean, there's trucks who've been here before, like, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand why they do things in the order they do them, but we just gotta go back here and close our doors. I think we gotta open them back up over there. I think I'm gonna close both of them and then just hop out and open one for those guys doing spec. So let's do it. All right. How's it going, bro? Thank you. All right. Ooh, there's still some frost. I guess when it sits at -15 for that long. All right. Now, hey, all of you reefer guys. Okay, I always do this because I just assume, like, hey, it's probably not a good idea for all that frozen moisture inside to just sit in there and like mildew and mold up, right? That's why I would open that, because that's what I just assumed. So I've been doing it, but I don't know if I don't actually know that that's what you're supposed to do, but I think so. I think that makes sense. Makes sense to me anyway. All right, let's go check out and see what's going on. All right, we got a notification from Convoy. Let's see. Lost bid, Fresno to Jurupa Valley. All right, so we bid $19.50, and it looks like someone bid $10.60. So they're gonna go there tonight, pick up a load, and deliver it tomorrow afternoon. So their truck is gonna make just over $1,000 for that run. It's not bad per mile, but it's just a bad per day kind of a thing. And, you know, maybe they're from SoCal and they've got good freight coming out and they just need to get back. More power to them. But we lost that load, so we'll have to figure out, you know, figure out what we're doing after this. All right, we're on our way out of here, and just got a notification on our phone, so found out that we lost the bid to now, do I go out the main gate or do I go out the reefer gate? I'm confused. Oh well. Huh. I don't really know if I'm supposed to go out that other gate that I came in, or what. But well, we're already going out this way, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go out this way. If they send me around, then so be it. But anyway, so don't have anything set up for tonight, and you know, it's not looking very promising right now to get anything set up for tonight. So we'll just go home. It's almost like a regular job, right? It's like, you know, 4 o'clock, I'll get caught up in all kinds of traffic on my way home. So it should be interesting. Should be interesting. But yeah, hopefully hopefully I can get out of here right now. Let's see what they tell me. Hey man, was I supposed to come out this gate?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Because I came from the freezer side and then...
Yeah, you always come out the main gate.
All right, cool. So that's for you guys, right? Just the folders?
That's your copy. That's all I need, sir.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, cool. Said you always come out through the main gate. All right, cool. Well, now we know. All right, let's get home. Woo! All right, we just got back to the yard. It is it's dark already, man. It got dark on us, and but hey, that's what happens wintertime, right? Wintertime, the lights go off a little early, So it's 5:30. I'm gonna go home and have some dinner. I don't think we're gonna get any loads for tonight. I got that one bid out for the Lemoore load, Lemoore down to San Diego, but haven't had any nibbles on that. I've been incrementally dropping it down. It's at 2,700 right now, so let's see what happens. But yeah, most likely we'll wake up in the morning tomorrow and we'll hit the load boards and we'll get something on the truck tomorrow. We might try and stay local since it's Thursday, but if something's paying to go down to San Diego or even Vegas, if I can find something on the backhaul, I'm gonna book something. But you'll have to tune into the next video to see what we do, because right now this video is over. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.